Huh. Hey, did you guys know that they gave each other pubes in space in this? Pretty interesting. Oh, what's that? Oh yeah, Thunderbolt. There he is. Alright, so today we're looking at the Master Grade Full Armor Gundam, which is pretty unfortunate name if it's used as an acronym. Yeah, we're gonna look at Full Armor Gundam. FAG, what's that spell? That's right, this thing was either made or funded by the Film Actors Guild. Maybe it's piloted by Alec Baldwin too. No, I'm kidding. I'm obviously kidding. It's piloted by this guy, E.O. Fleming. Crazy sumbitch from the Federation. If you're watching this video, you already know.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it.
Alright, so first of all, we got the core fighter here. Yeah, pretty strange design for it. Pretty much just a block in this mode, but it does have a bit of a transformation to it. So yeah, that's pretty much a transformation. Kinda makes it look like a pod racer from Star Wars, doesn't it? Yeah, whenever I talk about Star Wars, I talk about the pre-Disney stuff, so... No, I have not seen the Book of Boba Fett. Fuck that shit. You got like 1,000 other channels bitching about that shit. You don't need me to do it.
Get on with it.
But yeah. And of course, cockpit opens up. Supposed to open up. Yeah, there you go. You had to use the knife for that. Yeah, there's the jazz man himself in there. Very white. Okay, that's enough. You can also move the chair for him in a core block mode, which I'll be doing here soon. So, yeah, on to the next bit. And here's the regular mobile suit. It's a regular Gundam. Yeah. With all the shit on top of it, it's just another RX-78. I should really write scripts for this shit. It's front view, onto the side, and there's the back. Yeah, you can, you see that the limbs, there's this gray shit over here. That's the, yeah, these are the infamous trash bags that you have to put on all over the limbs. On the arms, on the legs, the ankles, right there. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. Like like once you put it on there, it covers the shit where you gotta put all the parts on top. So you're kind of guessing where it goes. And there's also parts where you gotta cut them and shit. And a few of them don't even fit. Like, I made a mistake, like, yeah, that's supposed to have a trash bag over it. It doesn't. I screwed up there. I used the wrong size, because at the time I didn't know they had different sizes, so, yeah, it's kind of, but it's blocked by the skirts. It's skirts anyway, so no one's gonna care that much. It's annoying, but when you learn what you're supposed to be doing, it's bearable. As far as I'm concerned, that's the hard part. Other hard part for me will be the water slides, but yeah, we'll see how that goes later. The cockpit opens up, and if you can see, there's nothing in there. You're supposed to put the core fighter in here, but you don't really need it. So, well, you're supposed to be putting the core fighter inside, but it only goes about that far. I don't know, I did everything the instruction booklet told me to, and it's not going down all the way, so that's about as far as what it's gonna look like right here. So it's kind of cool. You can have it out if you want to. That's pretty sweet. Oh yeah, and of course there's nubs over the black plastic, dark blue plastic. Of course, you get a spare beam saber on the back. You can pull that out. Of course, you know how beam sabers work. You take them out, put the pink part on, and yeah, I'll go ahead and put them in a pose with that. And that's what the beam saber looks like on them. I thought I brought that arm higher. Yeah, these arms feel pretty fucking loose with the crab wall on them. Joint here is unattached itself because of the fucking wraps here, so that's fun. That is fun. Oh boy. Putting on the weapons, putting on the other weapons later is gonna be a nightmare, I can tell already. But yeah, you get the idea. So yeah, moving on to the other shit now. And here he is with all the armor on. Never mind the runners here. That's I'm building this as I go on. Yeah, it looks like with everything on there. Well, not everything, but you know, the whole armor. It's more bulky. And there's another thing that goes with the armor. It's got missiles, motherfucker. Yep, missiles. Well, not everywhere. Shoulders, on the skirts, all of the skirts actually. Front, the side, you can kind of see it on arm block. Yeah, on the back, on the ass, got ass missiles. It's not as impressive as the heavy arms, but still pretty cool. Here's what it looks like next to the original, or in this case, the Master Grade 3.0. Great fucking kit, lots of detail. Sorry about the wobble here. I gotta use a shitty stand now because I lost the other one, but yeah, that's what it looks like for, yeah, you get the idea. And here they are side by side, ready to kick some Zaku ass. Looking good, guys. So yeah, here's the 4 shields. And you got your Mega Blaster here. Twin beam rifle, that's right. That's what it says on the manual. And the missile launcher. Both of them have a connector here for the shields, so give me a minute, I'll show you what that looks like. You got these connectors on the back of the shields here. You can adjust them up and down like that, and they got these little hooks here so they can attach so they don't wobble around, and that's what that looks like. Pretty fucking cool. And you can adjust the shield, move it back if you want to, back and forth like that. Pretty freaking sweet. I won't do the Peter Griffin laugh this time, I promise. And you get this enormous sheet of water slides. Look at all that shit. Here's a close-up for you. All that shit. Jesus fucking Christ. This is probably the biggest sheet I've seen. You even have a bit for the core fighter. It's ridiculous. Here's what it looks like with some decals on. I didn't use all of them, just some of the main stuff. Give you a closer look here. Just on the these shoulders do not want to stay up. Just on the top here, chest, shoulders, a couple on the arms, a few on the legs. Nothing on the back because, well, you're not going to be looking at this when you put it up, so, you know. Call me lazy. You know, I did as much as I wanted to. And of course, I put on all 4 shields, so don't worry. Like, again, just the main stuff. The smaller ones break off and are easy to lose, so I didn't want to take my chances. I already had a couple fall apart on me already. I even did it with the core fighter here. See the black on the cockpit here. This one kind of fell apart, but you know, you get no replacements unless you go online, order them. See, this is how much I used, or attempted to use anyway. I was gonna put these ones on the cannon, but one of them fell completely apart on me, so I just didn't want to deal with that. See, I can do these when I want to. It's just annoying. And for articulation, the head goes down that far, goes up this far. It's pretty limited because of the armor, but you know, I'm not going to take this off, deal with it. But you can turn it all the way around. Like, you gotta be a little careful. It's just a V-fin and pointy bit. But, you know, it's possible. The arm, I'm gonna try not to fuck this arm up too much, so. The arm can go about that high. Your shoulder here, you can only move out about that far. It's pretty limited there. Yeah, armband goes about that far. There's no front and back for the waist since that's where the core fighter goes. You can you move it left and right here, but you can't do a 360 since the armor blocks it, or at least it feels that way. I don't know. I'm not gonna push my luck here because this armor is fragile as fuck. The legs move out that far. Of course, there's the back skirts too. You can, motherfucker, stop falling out. Okay. Fragile thing, man. Jesus. Yep, moves that far back. Knee bend about that far. The foot goes side to side. Love that noise. It's a freaking annoying noise. Okay, anyway, the foot goes down that far. It's got a nice toe bend here. Up that far. Oh yeah, and before I forget, it's got these opening claws on the foot, on the bottom of the foot, the feet. So it can hook onto an asteroid or what have you. If you've seen the show, you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I think the Master Grade New Gundam kind of has this to an extent, but not by it's not as visible as this. It's not as big as that. I'm just gonna do one leg, but yeah, it can basically do the splits, no problem. Again, watch out for the armor. I cannot stress that enough. So yeah, articulation is above average on this guy. Still limited to some degree, but you know. And if you want to, you can just use one of the shields regularly like this. Yeah, it's pretty annoying to get on there since how the hands work, and there's not really an attachment, so it just relies on gravity, and pieces aren't that strong to hold together. So you know, that's fun. Oh yeah, before I forget again, here's the sticker sheet. I just used the eye cameras and most of the green ones for the guns. There's another one here, I forget where that went. And these ones for like the shin guards. Everything else, it goes all over the place like thrusters and shit. But you know, there's like detail underneath those too, so I didn't bother using those. You know, just wanted to film this before I forgot about it, because that's how my mind tends to be at times. Forgive me.
It's time for the moment you've been waiting for.
So, yeah, this is what it looks like with everything on. It is a clusterfuck. Oh man, I thought, well, this thing would have looked so much cooler if it weren't for the fact that a lot of shit was loose on it. I mean, like just these shields here, like they're barely hanging on, even with the connection, like they're drooping. Like that shit relies on gravity too. And yeah, this arm is fucking busted. I managed to turn the ankle on it so it looks like it's pointing upward a bit, but well, not at anything, but you know, just for an angle. But yeah, that arm is completely fucking shot. And this freaking action base has me worried with all this shit going on. So far it's sturdy. It's connected to it, but holy fuck, there's a lot going on here. There is a lot. This is not. Oh my god! I just noticed one of the decals is already falling apart. Look at that. Oh, Jesus Christ!
You didn't dry it off properly. You didn't use the right methods.
Yeah. I don't know. Dry transfers are still better. At least dry transfers don't do that shit. Oh, this was mostly fun to put together. Just getting it all together though has you worried. Like, yeah, you're gonna need a lot of fucking glue. You're gonna need a lot of shit. This is definitely not made for street builds. Holy shit! It's still cool to look at though, even if it is as flawed a pose as this. I mean, goddamn. By the way, here it is next to the high grade version of it that I own. Yeah, I'm gonna say this. If you want a project, like if you have the know-how, like getting everything where it is, like gluing and all that shit, or more than gluing actually, a lot of technical know-how, fucking retarded autistic shit. Yeah, you go for this. This will definitely satisfy your needs. This thing's fucking nuts. However, you're just planning on doing a straight build, you might wanna, unless you know a few techniques yourself, you're probably this probably ain't gonna be good as a result, as a final result for you. Just keep that in mind. But if you just want to straight build it, if you don't mind a few color inconsistencies and a few sticker sheets, all that shit, yeah, you go for the high grade. This thing is sturdier. Just a shake test. Yeah, you see that? High grade is definitely sturdier. But you know, it's a preference. It's a preference thing. You just go for whichever floats your boat. Now if you excuse me, I'm off to go pirate some shit. Oh yeah, I'll be building this guy too.
Can't you hear the rumble rising? Can't you feel it in the air? Feel it everywhere like a rolling thunder.
Okay, I really don't want to hear another one.
Okay,
I really don't want to hear more, thank you.
I hear you loud and clear.